What do motivational coach Tony Robbins and Burger King restaurants have in common? More than you probably realize. Both became radically wealthy with the help of positioning, something you could easily do. Positioning is how whatever you're selling fits into what your prospects already know. Burger King exec told me how they became a blockbuster of success by positioning themselves as the alternative to McDonald's restaurants. They'd open a Burger King right next door or across the street from top selling McDonald's locations with the slogan, "Have it your way," emphasizing the chain's ability to customize orders compared to McDonald's that only serves standardized burgers. They became wealthy by promoting themselves as the alternative to something people already knew, McDonald's. Here's another example. Gatorade was defined as the alternative to water and soft drinks for athletes. If you're an athlete, your body's electrolytes get used up quickly. So, unlike water and sodas, Gatorade replenishes your body's electrolytes, giving you strength to compete much more than all the other drinks that you're using. Their slogan, the professional thirst quencher, helped promote them as the alternative to whatever athletes were already drinking. And that positioning helped Gatorade become a blockbuster of success. So, how about you? For whatever you're selling, what is it the alternative to, and why should someone choose yours rather than any of the alternatives? That's how positioning works. Now, here's some more examples. Walmart is the low end of retail clothing if you want to buy clothing. Nordstrom is the high end. So, who fits in the middle between the two of them? It's Target stores. They're positioned between Walmart and Nordstrom, like getting high-end Nordstrom quality clothing at Walmart prices. So although people who shop at Walmart tend to not shop at Nordstrom and vice versa, they all tend to shop at Target because it's perceived as between the two, between the others. And by the way, below Walmart are the dollar stores or 99-cent stores, whichever ones that still exist. And below them are thrift shops. See how everything fits together in the mind of your prospects? It understands what's first, what's big, what's high, what's low, and all that stuff, all the alternatives, and how you fit into that. So when you start to understand the alternatives your customers can choose, then positioning yourself at a specific place among the alternatives makes winning buyers much easier than most people realize. Which brings us to Tony Robbins. Now, Tony used to charge about $150 for someone to attend his sessions, and he was struggling financially, even though the sessions were really fabulous. He met with marketing guru Jay Abraham, and Jay asked a simple question: what do people get who attend your sessions? Tony's response: I changed their life. What's that worth? He asked. Jay Abraham asked. Well, I couldn't do that. I'd have to charge like $1,000 a person. Why can't you do that? Jay Abraham asked. Tony followed Jay Abraham's advice, and guess what happened? The number of people who attended Tony's sessions skyrocketed to thousands at a time, far beyond what he ever expected. And something else. More people were experiencing life-changing results than before when his price was lower. Now, why do you think that happened? That suddenly, at a higher price, people were getting better results? Because the higher price clarified in people's minds the incredible power his programs offered. Now, think about it. We have an expectation of what things should cost. If I told you I'd like to sell you a $90,000 Mercedes-Benz car for $600, wouldn't you worry that there must be something wrong? Is it a stolen car? Is there a technical problem with that car that you're trying to sell me? In our minds, we have an idea of what things should cost. For example, if I buy a $200 shirt at Nordstrom, I assume that it's well made and probably only a few people have the same shirt. There's definitely something special about it in my mind if I buy it from a high-end store. Of course, not everything needs to have higher prices to get sold, but there are many situations where a higher price will make selling easier. This is something I personally experienced myself. Early in my career, I apprenticed with some of the world's top advertising photographers. But when I went into business myself, I didn't have the guts to charge a high price. So at $150 a photograph, I struggled. Eventually, I got the courage to raise my price to $1,200 a photograph. And suddenly, major ad agencies started using me. They were hiring me. Now, think about it. As a top photographer, by charging just $150, when competitors were charging $600 to $800 a photograph, major agencies were not comfortable working with me. If my price was too low, they worried that there must be something wrong. But once my price finally made more sense to them, many of the world's largest agencies suddenly felt more comfortable working with me. And that's why understanding the concept of positioning better establishes each one of us with our buyers. Now, of course, positioning is definitely not just about price. It's about everything in the buyer's mind and how you fit into that. So, to your buyers, what are the alternatives to what you're selling? That's the first question. Then, where do you fit into that list? And why should they buy from you rather than the alternatives? Answer these questions, and winning buyers can be much easier for you, as it has been for Burger King, Gatorade, Target stores, and more. And by the way, drop a comment below saying what's your business and what is it the alternative to. I like to see how positioning defines how your product or service fits with the alternatives. And by the way, you might also like to check out my book, Brain Glue, which is a finalist as the best business book of the year by Publishers Weekly, because it's helping so many entrepreneurs become millionaires by understanding how to pitch yourself. Check it out at yesbrainglue.com. And if you like this video, click like, share, and subscribe so you can get access to more of the videos I'm creating to help you grow your business and income in ways that will really help you. Enjoy.